Abby. Abby? The comms are cut. And Abby, that girl, she's not here either. And the hand that pulled me in, it wasn't hers. These people, why are they tinted with such strange color? Judging by the tower's position, I didn't land where I came in. Was it that girl's doing? The chaos just moments ago. And now everything's back to normal. What changed so fast? No, something strange is definitely... I should look around first.
Yes, hello. What's the matter? Did you... What is this place? This is downtown Honami. I see. You must be a traveler. This is a nice season for sightseeing after all. Shame I can't take any time off. Today? I just said it's my daughter's birthday, isn't it? Isn't it her birthday today?
Oh, hi. Do you need something? Odd. I'm not sure what you... Huh? Maybe you were sleepwalking? Everything's fine here. I'm on my way to school. Please don't go saying weird stuff like that.
Annihilation!
Hi, hello. Do you need any help? What happened here? Well, you know, everything's really nice here. Honami...
How many times do I have to say it? It's not my fault! I already finished my job. What's the point anymore? It's all so damn pointless. I came all the way to Hanami 10 years ago. I was young, hungry. My life, my time.
I'm aiming to resign next month.
Hello, passenger. Cross the footbridge, and you'll find some nice supplies waiting just for you when you spot an adorable statue and a wooden sign. The coffee house opens when the subway does. Our Nami Pod team will be there to...
What's that sound? These people are clearly not in their right minds. No point pressing for... I'll only get fragments. Best to see for myself. Maybe I can connect the dots. Is that a box? That must be the supplies mentioned before.
Over here! Over here!
Are they... This place isn't right. An abandoned city. Could there really be this many people going about? Leave it to me.
Wind rises!
Watch out.
You're the one from before.
This area isn't safe. When the tacit discords become crystallized, they become harder to handle. Get down!
Annihilation!
The lament is looping. We need to get out of here first.
You said the lament is looping? So this has happened before.
Yes, it's like just like what you're seeing now.
What's happening?
They've overlapped from the distortion. Stay close.
Leave it to me.
The wicked will face judgment!
Chisa! Over here! Over here! Drop the supplies and follow it. The next slice is almost here. I know you have a lot of questions, but hold on to them for now. Just follow me. Steady breathing. No signs of Irid-glow crystallization. I can rule out the possibility he's one of the left behind.
She's the one who came at me when I first dropped into the Sonoro. So why did she save me this time? You're injured.
Oh, it's fine. Just scratches. That won't slow me down. My apologies. I just had to be sure you hadn't turned into one of them. The safe house is just ahead. Come with me. We've arrived. The brawl has ended. Oh, a passenger. Welcome aboard. You're welcome. Like I said, I'm sure you have a lot of questions. But first, please allow us to introduce ourselves. Chisa, so formal as you... Then you can handle the Greetings, passenger. My name is Namipon, the guardian of Honami. I'm also the one who showed you the way. I can tell you're a good soul. New friends knock like a spring breeze. Oh, and this is Chisa, a strong, an ordinary student. Sorry again. Things were chaotic when we first met, and I couldn't tell whether or not you were one of the left behind. I didn't have time to explain. But now, I'm sure. You're just on a... Can I ask how you ended up here?
A rift opened up. A hand came out of it and...
A hand from a rift? But why didn't that person escape themselves?
What exactly is this place?
You're in Honami, a city that was destroyed decades ago. You'll still see its name on bus stop signs, in street ads, and in local textbooks for kids. Remember that tall tower? The one in the center of the city? That was Neon Tower, Honami's tallest communication facility. I once saw a billboard, but its last broadcast wasn't a morning greeting. It was the lament. Records show on that day of the disaster, it came pouring out of Neon Tower, wiping Honami off Solaris entirely, and sealing it. But don't worry, you're safe here. This coffee house is a safe zone I created using my clipping forte. The location is ideal, and
Your clipping forte?
everything has a structure. And with these, I can see how it all fits together. Inside this Sonoro, time and space are brittle. With enough resonance energy, I can trace their threads and cut through them. That's what I did earlier. I cut through the gaps in space to bring you close to the base.
When I was in the center of the city right before the lament hit.
For the past 2 months, I've lived through countless repeats of the lament. Time and space keep getting sliced up and rearranged. It's like the whole city is trapped in amber. The people here are caught in one moment, reliving the same. I suspect they're no longer truly alive, just residual reverberations. I call them the left.
How long has this been going on?
I wish I knew. Like you, I'm not from here. I was pulled in by the lament and trapped in this unfamiliar city. By objective measurement, I've been trapped in Honami for 2 months. But even when I first arrived, this endless loop was already underway.
So you've only tracked the last 2 months. To get the full picture, I'll need to talk to someone who's been here longer.
You're barking up the wrong capybara, passenger. That's right. I asked Namipon before. It doesn't know more about this than us. But here's what we do know. After the lament, Namipon gained a physical form and a will of its own. And, as Honami's mascot, it knows the city like the back of its paw. The layout, the pathways. I believe that makes it a pretty reliable partner. And apparently, it's made itself right at home.
Mind if I take a look around?
Go ahead.
This sofa has seen some years. That little
What is it? Do you have any questions for me? Because of its location. It's well placed, with passageways on both sides. When I first found it, the inside was a cluttered mess. I spent the last 2 months clearing it out. It's still far from tidy, but it's good enough for rest and shelter. Yes, but there are still people in the city. That's why I don't say, and I don't like watching them disappear like that. Do you have any other questions? What is it? Do you have any questions for me? Why not walk around the coffee house and relax a bit? We still got time.
The plastic casing's gone a bit yellow. Some scratches here and there, but the espresso button is too...
Greetings, passenger. You're just in time. Ta-da! Take this. It's something special. Since you're new here, it's only right I lend a hand. So, what do you say? Want to...
old clock. Huh.
Someone I knew left it here. She believed time floats strangely in this Sonoro. Used timing devices to find a loophole. So I brought it to the base.
Someone you knew. Was she also from the outside and got pulled into the Sonoro?
You could say that. I don't know who she is exactly, but she understood this place far better than I do. She suspected the Sonoro doesn't just loop. It also has a different inner time flow than the outside world. To test her theory, she took apart countless clocks and logged everything. Even her wristwatch was...
Her wristwatch?
What?
Was it covered in moss? Whoever pulled me into the Sonoro wore a watch like that.
Could it have been her? But why? If she reached you, she found a way to contact the outside. So she did, unless she knew that was as far as she could.
Maybe she brought me here because she knew that's... You said she'd never act without weighing the odds. It must have been a calculated decision. I'm here because she figured you'd need some help. Maybe she couldn't move forward herself. Maybe she got stuck somewhere. But she didn't give up. She kept looking for a breakthrough. And I'm probably part of her plan. You don't have to carry this alone. She might have already seen this coming, and now she's waiting for you to catch up. You're not the only... But you said she knew a lot. Where is she now?
She's in the tower. She once told me she suspected the only way to break this loop and reconnect with the real world, and the more dangerous it gets. But she went alone. Left only a message. Said she'd use the tower to find others to...
And then?
She never came back. After that, I left our previous base and came here, hoping to find her. My clipping forte works like slicing a shelter out of earthquake rubble. Slabs structured just right. It's nothing against the lament.
Well, during the lament, my existence was torn apart once, so I lost that ability. The Honami you see now looks whole, but inside, it's been cut into countless tangled paths, like Chisa's Kirigami.
Mine would have been better executed.
To find the right...
Finding a frequency that's shared...
Like this. The longings from Honami's left behind. They're what woke me up, and they'll guide us to the tower.
Namipo and I have been collecting them for a while.
No, it's not about ability.
So, you...
For some reason, these longings resonate with the
Count me in. The more of us,
Most people's abilities won't protect them from that level of emotional interference.
It's not about that. She's just afraid you'll hear the...
I'm not afraid. I just think it's unnecessary.
I'll be the judge of that. She chose to bring me here. And that means she believed I could help.
Then let's move.
Ginga Street. A good place. Hello, old friend.
You know this place?
That's right. Those ad walls were once covered with my picture. That's why I want to bring them back. Leave the collecting to me. But, once we start, The frequencies.
Just some old friends.
Chisa, passenger, help! I can't be interrupted while collecting.
I hear strange sounds.
You hear it too? That's the voices. Crying for help.
Voices are getting louder.
Echoes of the people's longing. When too many gather at once, like someone gets awakened, it's uncomfortable. Heavy in the head, tight in the chest, like someone squeezing you from the inside. But hold on a little longer. It passes quickly.
Looks like we haven't gathered enough. Maybe we need to find somewhere with more people. How about a bit farther ahead? Follow this road. This used to be Honami's main shopping street. Always full of life. During the holidays, you'd see stalls on both sides. Shoppers everywhere. You could find all sorts of treasures. Like me, in all kinds of shapes.
That's direct. Well, efficiency first.
Might as well make use of it.
Who's there?
Incoming.
How did they get here? They left behind some kind of device.
Looks like frequency detectors, but it's rough. Like something rushed the night before a lab demo. Even the most... I'm not saying they're completely useless, just that performance-wise, it's not very reliable.
Chisa! Passenger! Come quick, there's a lot...
Let's meet up with Namipon first.
This way! Over here! That's it! I'm counting on you again!
Good. The number of tacit discords is increasing.
Napalm said there are lots of longings in this area. These monsters. They're acting the same way as before.
When they become crystallized, they go berserk. Keep your guard up. But I have a gas rover. That's good. It's rejecting outsiders. It's using the tacit discords as blades, driving them into a frenzy to stop anyone who doesn't belong to this city.
Wow, collecting in a crowded place really is different. We've got quite the catch. Let me sort them out.
This is just my speculation. But something tells me a powerful hidden force is behind these tacit discords, directing them to drive away all...
Under what circumstances would you want to drive away outsiders? When you see this place as your own what's the matter?
Did you hear that?
Help! It hurts. Help. Please. Help me.
He's wounded badly. Not good. If we don't get him out, he won't make it.
Is it? The woman.
Slicing has started. Space fractures and is rearranged. Everything caught inside, people included. They're all twisted into absurd, broken shapes until the lament ends. Thank you. The slicing is getting closer. Space will break down any moment now. We need to get out of here immediately.
Chisa.
Hold on to him. And hold on to me.
Huh? Oh. Hello, hello, hello.
That was my...
Oh, is this young man injured? Oh, but this one's the best fast acting med I've got. Oh, a piece of cake.
I'm fine. I just... need a little... I thought you'd be sent straight to this safe house. But my forte was unstable. You ended up at the bus stop nearby. So I asked Namipon to find you.
This Namipon is pretty... No need to thank me. I'm just happy to meet you, passenger. Oh, he's awake.
How are you feeling?
Oh. It's you.
You're welcome. It's dangerous outside. You can sleep here tonight.
Thanks. I have to get home.
Just focus on recovering first.
No. I promised her yesterday. I said it... No. Not yesterday. I remember that the sky was gray. The TV had no sound.
The phone wouldn't connect. No. 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 I have to go home. Someone's with... No. No. I still have it.
Oh, want to try this? I scavenged it earlier. Some kind of fruit? Ever since Honami fell under the lament, food here became part of the remnant energy. Living things in this Sonoro no longer feel hunger. But I don't want to go numb. I don't want to get used to people disappearing into thin air. I don't want to get used to this. You feel the same, right? Our goals align. I don't care, no matter how tight this cage is. The more longings we collect, the more leads we have.
Speaking of leads, do you know when the Fraxidus came to Honami?
The Fraxidus? You mean the ones in red we read, so that's their name. Sorry, I wasn't familiar with it. It was my first time in that zone. I've mostly explored the port area, so there are other normal people in the city. I thought only the red cicadas in my home. Comparing them to the red cicadas might be rude. An invalid analogy. And they've been running experiments here. I can't decipher their methods from their files. Space in Honami is already shattered glass. Anything too forceful, I think they must have discovered maybe a clue about the tower, or some secret of the lament, hidden in this Sonoro. We're not the only ones looking for a way out. They might already be ahead of. Our current priority is... We could start from the commercial district. That's where I first arrived when I was pulled into this. But tonight, we can... No Iridaglow. No lament. Just... hold on. Thanks for sharing this late-night snack with me. Even if it's just canned fruit. But still, thank you.
Good morning, Goshijin-sama. Did you have a good rest? Your breakfast. Please enjoy. Oh, yes, yes. It's such a nice day today. So, Chisa went out. Once we're done, maybe there'll be space for a few new decorations? It might... Wonderful! This way, if you please. Which little corner shall we decorate today? I'm always ready to be at your service. Forward we go.
Good morning. I'm back. Want something to eat? I picked up a few snacks from the didn't expect the cafe to be this clean. But it looks... nice. Well now, are you ready to cook?
Which little corner shall we decorate today? I'm always ready to be at your service.
Here we are. I first ended up in this place 2 months ago. It wasn't during a lament occurrence, vaguely. But I do at that time. A ridicule bled through the cracks in the gray sky.
Then we need to recreate the city as it was, before the lament, to uncover...
Who's there?
Ahem. Sharp as a Since you've caught on, the game is afoot. Listen up, young... I've been staking out this area for 3 days, 5 hours, and, well, a long time. And guess those redcoats sneaking around and tinkering every day? Mark my words.
Redcoats?
So, what do you say?
Super detective team and hunt for the truth?
Exactly. Just follow me. Well, well. You seem quite familiar with this place, young lady.
So do you.
Naturally. That's basic detective work. Wait!
The Fraxidus must have left this device here.
By Jove, my instincts were right!
These should be the Fraxidus's experimental devices. Is that a research report?
Huh. First time seeing a report like this. Why so quiet?
Expand the existing Sonoro sphere. Could that really be their goal? This is absurd. If the Sonoro could be controlled, then why controlling it can't be their objective? They're using it. Seeing if each lament occurrence is...
There might be more clues.
That's right. By the way, I didn't expect you to see through my disguise. Keen eyes like yours make you perfect candidates for my super detective team.
And what exactly does this team do?
Why, investigate those red-coated troublemakers, of course. But come to think of it, I haven't seen them around lately.
Another report. Just as we expected.
The plot thickens.
Same sequence number.
So they've been running the same experiments repeatedly, but why are they both labeled as
Nothing. Just thinking about a friend. Yes. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you her name. It's Sumika. This is where I first met her, where our old base was. I left after the lament sliced and stitched this place over and over, and I never returned. Back then, Sumika used to tease me. She'd say I had to map everything out. Route, terrain, vantage points, exits and entrances, all of it. But she always went with her gut. Even so, I want to go back, to see if there's anything we missed. Thank you for accompanying me.
Oh! Your invitation is appreciated, but a good detective. I'll take my...
Well then.
A stash of old science magazines.
I found some too. Must have been Sumika's. She used to read here during her downtime.
What about you?
I'd be with her. Sometimes we'd read the but most of the time, I'd be maintaining my weapon.
That stash in the corner. They're all...
There used to be more. Sumika collected them, placing them all across the city before the lament struck. Then, she went back to retrieve them. The closer you get to Neon Tower, the slower time moves. In other words, all of Honami City... Remember that moss-covered watch? That's what first made Sumika notice something was off about...
Is this a piece of amber?
Sumika left it here. Her forte allows her to create amber that's...
Memories or moments?
Yes. Just hold it like this. And you'll see what's been preserved inside.
Sumika mentioned the strange flow of time here.
She told me that time within the Sonoro moves slower than it does outside. The plants grow like everything's normal. Yet those who die...
What's holding them back?
They awakened Namipon to a...
Look! More amber behind us.
Go on. Hold it like you did before.
Judging from her notes, she really...
We need to find a way that...
Let's return... What is it?
The lament we're experiencing here in Honami. It doesn't feel...
Welcome back.
If we want real answers, we'll need to reach the lament's source.
Would you like a cup of coconut cheese a lot?
At the very least, we can now confirm this is tied to the Fraxidus's...
Hello? Hello?
Ah, sorry. Didn't mean...
It's okay. I'm used. By the way, passenger, I sensed a frequency that's closely connected to you. It's not from this space, but It's...
Is it coming from the outside?
Correct. It's beyond Honami City.
Who's Abby? I see. I haven't seen it before. Maybe it's looking for you. Just like, but this space should be completely sealed off. Unless the restraints around the Sonoro are weakening. Could it be because of the longings we...
If you're in a hurry, you seem concerned. I can so please get some...
Do you want to take a breather on the terrace? Nice weather today. Rare to see a sunset like this. If Sumiko were here, she'd probably capture this moment in one of her ambers. See that child by the signpost? That's the 7th time I've seen him fall there. The cashier keeps wiping a stain that isn't there. The walls are barely standing, but her uniform is... The vending machine is due for restocking, with soda bottles that are already decades old. That cat has been lying there for 2 months, maybe longer. I've only known it for 2. Middle school students are still taking photos of the sky. One that is now torn apart by resonance cords. But in their eyes, it's still clouds, birds, rainbows. The perfect sky of that single day. The store keeps playing pop songs from the last century. The window that... They've all been left behind in the past. As for me, I'm starting to forget what day it is today. This kind of life almost feels like... I think it's kind of like an unanswered call. My parents were always busy. Whenever I missed them, I'd try calling. But most of the time, they couldn't answer. Even when they did, we never had much to say. After I became a resonator and was placed under supervision, in my hometown, resonators aren't really accepted. Someone who can't control their abilities is like a ticking... I didn't want my parents to suffer because of me. So I thought, maybe if I can't say we're very close. It's not that I hate them. Things were just ordinary. They had their jobs, I had school. We hardly spent time together. But sometimes, I do miss them. really, really want to end this vicious loop. I've already tried so many times, but the outcome is always...
Every time the lament struck, you moved toward Neon Tower, against the tide of fleeing citizens, knowing full well it was the most dangerous place to be. You knew you couldn't save those who were already gone, and still you reached out. To the mother and you knew that in this endless loop, saving someone didn't change a thing. But still, not once did you ignore a cry for help. So,
you appeared. At a time no one should have. In the most dangerous place. The Sonoro isn't fully sealed anymore. Sumika...
which means there's a chance to break it completely.
Why would you?
Because we're partners. Isn't it only natural for me to trust you?